welcome back to another installment of MountCast.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Sydney is alive and well, so no need to worry.
Yeah.
She is recovered.
Yeah, on this beautiful day after spring. Spring started yesterday.
After a snow delay.
This is just winter number 2, everyone.
It was supposed to be spring, but
Have you seen the thing where it says that the Midwest has 11 seasons? And it's like winter, then fake spring, then winter, second winter, then full spring, like spring for a day, and then winter number 3. Then you have real spring, then you have summer, then you have fake fall, so fall for a week. Then you go back to summer number 2.
Yeah.
And then you have your real fall, and then you correspond back into winter.
Well, yeah. I mean, all the snow's already melted.
But it's coming back. It's coming back every one Saturday.
8 to 12 inches.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. I've heard that, and I've also heard that we're not getting anything.
I've also heard
there's
0.
a line, and we're not getting anything.
Well,
we're below
so
the line.
secretly, I love the weather, and that's like a surprise. My major's communications, but if I was not a communications major, I would have been a meteorologist.
You can go into broadcast journalism.
That's true, but like to be a meteorologist, you have to go into meteorology.
Just have somebody else write it for
I
you
mean,
and
really,
stand there.
is it a science though? Because they're never right.
Well, why do you think Steve Horsemeyer's class?
That's true. I may, because like when the windstorm hit, and you can ask my mom for clarification on this story. It's true. When the windstorm hit, I was in like 4th grade, and I don't know if everyone remembers. Do you remember that Hurricane Ike windstorm?
Yeah.
Okay, so that I was like 4th grade or whatever, and we had just learned about clouds in class. And I remember being in the car, and we were driving back from, I think, on church or something. And I looked up at the sky, and I told my mom, I said, "Oh, those are stratus clouds." And she was like, "What's that mean?" And I don't remember if they were stratus. I think they were. And she goes, "What's that mean?" And I said, "Oh, it means high wind." And my mom was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then like 2 hours later, bam, windstorm. So I predicted the windstorm. And my mom, like, will vouch for me. Because she even tells other people, like, yeah, my 4th grader predicted the windstorm. I knew it was coming. So I knew. So basically, I should go into meteorology.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that hard. I mean, as long as you had somebody else, like, writing stuff on the teleprompter. And I mean, they get paid for that.
Yeah.
So you can just be paid to be the pretty face that stands in front of the
green
and
screen.
points, and then apologizes later because you were wrong.
Yeah. Well, and they don't even apologize. Like, really, do meteorologists apologize? They go, "Oh, well, we were a little off, the American model and the European model and the Caribbean model and the Russian model. They didn't all line up. So, we picked the wrong model to go with this time. But next time, we got it. We got it next time. Yeah. Next time around." And then the next time when they mess up, they just say the same thing. Or they say, "Oh, in a strange turn of events." Or, "Oh, the low pressure moved slightly north, which meant that the storm moved south," or something like that. And then they say a bunch of words that no one in the general public understands, and then they move on. Like, no big deal. Like, I'm a meteorologist. Meteorologist is like the one job that you can mess up all the time and never get in trouble for.
Yeah, and the only time you're relevant is, like, when you first wake up in the morning and you're like, "Oh, what's the weather?" Or, like, when there's a storm and everybody's like, "Oh, my gosh, I need to watch it." And you're just like, "This is my prime." I'm living
yes,
life
a tornado is coming.
I get more screen time.
Put me on air.
But then everybody's just mad at you because you, like, cut off their, like, big brother.
And then it's like,
and
you're like, "God dang, I'm just trying to watch Dancing with the Stars. I don't want to see you." Like,
yeah, exactly.
And then it's like a special weather alert, and like it's like all the like banners moving fast, and like then their face pops up, and you're like, "Oh, jeez, I don't care that it's hailing outside or that it's hailing in Gallatin County. I don't even know where that is." It's always like the irrelevant counties too. It's like, okay,
that's my county.
Is it really?
Probably. I don't know.
You don't know what
like
county?
Everybody's not Gallatin, but I just mean like the irrelevant county.
The irrelevant county.
Like, nobody cares.
It's like you're not even in the Cincinnati area. Why am I getting my TV cut off for this?
Yeah.
So, on another note, now that we went off on a tangent about the weather,
it is spring.
It is spring.
And we had spring break last week, which I was just recovering from mono or bronchitis or whatever I had. So that wasn't fun, but...
Did you do anything fun while you were recovering?
Well, I watched some movies, like some Oscar movies, because I was like, maybe I should check these out, because supposedly they're really good.
Did you watch any that you thought were really good?
I loved 3 Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri.
Okay, that's the only one I wanted to see.
Good.
So
it was so good, and I don't want to, like, tell you the movie.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Oh my gosh, but, like, you know how when a movie just starts and you're like, "Oh my god, this is about to be the longest movie of my life." Like, you didn't, like, get into anything. You just started the movie. Like, It was about like this mom who her daughter. This doesn't spoil the movie because it happened before the movie.
Okay.
Her daughter was like raped and then murdered. And,
Jesus.
Then the cops haven't done anything. It's been a year, and she decides to rent these 3 billboards and try to get the cops to pay attention again. And all this stuff happens, and it's just fighting with the cops the entire time. But there's like a lot of twists that you're just like. Usually, I can tell like what happens in a movie. I'm already like, this is gonna happen. This person's gonna do this, But I really didn't, and it was like just so good. But like, everybody was like upset about it. Like nobody wanted it to win.
Why?
There was like the racism in it was like unnecessary because like it was like a plot line that nobody like
needed.
Right, it was just kind of there. They didn't like elaborate on it.
Yes, so like nothing came out of it them being racist.
Right, it was just like a racist cop who got he got redemption at the end of the movie, and people were like, why right now at this time? Why are we having this character get But
get away with this.
I don't think he really did. But, I mean, he did get burned. Like, his face got burned. But, like,
that's rough.
But, I mean, he was given grace. But I don't think, like...
Yeah.
I don't like him still. But, I don't know. It was a really, really good movie. And so, I love, like, true crime stuff. And, like, it's based on, like, a family who actually, like, rented out a billboard to, like, get people upset. And so then I started, like, listening to that podcast that Dr. Cruz talked about.
The one about the murderer?
Yeah. And they were talking about the Golden State Killer. And so, this is how boring my life is. Okay, so I went from a movie to a podcast. Then I was like, they were talking about a book on there, I'll Be Gone in the Dark. And so, I bought this book on my Kindle.
This is some great dark content right now.
I bought this book on my Kindle, and I was on chapter 2. And I was like, it's so good. But I've only gotten to chapter 2 because this ad came up on my phone for Sims Mobile.
Oh.
And I love The Sims. I didn't know they made a Sims app. So
There's a Sims Mobile now?
Oh, yeah. I've been playing it all week.
Well, I may have to download Sims Mobile. I did not know that Sims Mobile came out. I'm still waiting for Mario Kart Mobile. I heard Mario Kart Mobile is coming out soon. I love Mario Kart. I think I'm good at Mario Kart. Like, on the Wii.
I love Mario Kart.
I think I'm good at Mario Kart. My brother and I, like, played the, like, career mode on it, and we won. We won everything. We unlocked all the characters. There is. You have to play all the courses, and you have to win first place in all of them. And we unlocked all the characters, even Rainbow Road, which I'm really bad at, but my brother was pretty good at it. So I'm just waiting for it to come back, like, on mobile so that I can challenge everyone that says I'm not good at Mario Kart and be like, well, play me.
Bet.
Because I'm good at it.
Because this is what we need. This is all we're asking for. Mario Kart. Because our boyfriends are playing PUBG on their phones and Fortnite on their phones now. So
that's the one thing. My boyfriend's not that obsessed with Fortnite. He wants me to try to play it, but I beat him at Madden every time I play him in Madden.
Wait, you beat him at Madden?
Yes, this is a true fact.
I feel like you shouldn't be saying this. Your boyfriend's going to be very upset.
Okay, I know Jake listens to this. So at the Jacob Schulten, I beat you at Madden every single time, and this is not a lie.
I might have to tag him in this.
Tag him, please. Because he has never beat me at Madden. And, like, he'll be like, oh, I'm playing easy. Oh, I'm playing easy. But in the back, he's, like, pressing all these buttons. Like, his hands are going, like, 100,000 miles an hour. And I'm just like, where's X at again? X? Oh, L2. Like, and then I'm just like, doo-doo-doo. Oh, touchdown. Yeah. And he's like, what? How is this happening? Like, and I'm like, I'm just good at Madden. Oh, so now he's like, play Fortnite. But, like, I don't want to show him up in another one of his games. Like, I can't do that. I can't wreck one game for him and then wreck another. Like,
see, my brother plays Fortnite, but Sean, like, he has Fortnite, but he'd rather play PUBG, Player Unknown Battleground or whatever. And it's like
I've never heard of that one.
It's the same thing.
Same thing as Fortnite?
Yeah, basically.
It's just like Fortnite's friend, like cousin.
Yeah, I mean, like, Fortnite is like more cartoony, I think, but I don't know.
Nah.
Either way, I don't.
I'm not a big video game person. I only like Mario Kart, and apparently I'm good at Madden. I like Just Dance for a while when, like, the Wii and, like, Kinect were really popular.
Every Just Dance game in the world.
Just Dance is kind of fun. Sometimes you just want to play it, you know? So, we did also, in kind of the same area of media, Sydney and I kind of looked into the Migos today.
The
Migos. If you watch the Walk It Like I Talk It music video, you'd understand why we refer to them as the Migos. But she said, oh, we should talk about the Migos music video. And I was like, I haven't seen any of these music videos because I'm not a big music video person. So I looked up the Walk It Like I Talk It one, and it was different.
Jamie Foxx is in it.
It's like a 70s disco party. Yeah. But Walk It Like I Talk It, they're rapping to it. And Drake. Okay, Drake's
You
hair.
look terrible, Drake.
Drake, I love you, but your hair is so bad in this music video. Drake has, like, a shoulder length, like, mom bob, like the lob that's in right now, but, like, very small curls.
Like ribbon curls.
Like ribbon curl. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Like, when you curl a piece of ribbon, that is what Drake... And it looks wet. Like, they just took a bunch of, like... gel and it's wet and it looks bad. Like if you touched it, it would crunch.
Yeah,
like,
just watch it. You will cringe. I mean, it's supposed to be like giving respect to like Soul Train, and it's called Culture Ride.
Their
album's Culture 2 that this song's on. And I love the song, but now I
like the song. It has a good beat.
It's so cringy. It's
the music
so
video is
cringy.
bad though, and there's rollerblading in it and
afros and like
lots of afros and
sunglasses.
powder blue suits and just no.
Well, I mean, you have to expect this because Quavo produced the music video, and if you watch like Stir Fry, because Morgan watched that one first.
Yes.
And that one's weird, and then Motorsport is also weird. I don't know if he produces all of them, but these are like, I don't watch a lot of music videos, but like, I follow Offset on Instagram, so whenever he's like, yo, we have a music video out, I'm like, okay, and I click the link and I watch it.
Okay, Offset, since you say so, click.
If you say so, Offset, I will do it.
I personally thought Stir Fry was weirder than Walk It Like I Talk It.
I thought it was very weird.
Because Walk It Like I Talk It, I kind of get it. Like, it doesn't go with the song, no, but it's like the same thing throughout. Stir Fry, like, I got that they were probably going to try to do some, like, Asian influence because it is called Stir Fry. But, like, also, I mean, these rap songs have crazy names and then their music videos are just, like, a bunch of girls dancing around a club. So, I wasn't really expecting much. And then I saw Stir Fry first, so I watched that. And it's, like, the Migos operate one Chinese restaurant. And then some other guy operates another Chinese restaurant. And they're, like, doing gambling and they're playing dominoes and mahjong in the background. And then suddenly, like, this takeout box shows up with a hand in it, and it's like, oh no! And like,
they did
everything
not just
breaks
do
loose,
that.
and they like meet each other and they fight each other. And there's someone called Sister 13 in it. I don't really understand it fully. I have to watch it again. But they fight each other like kung fu style.
She has some cringy fighting moves.
Oh yeah, and I just like that the Migos are like standing in like a trifecta,
they're just
and
like
they're
watching.
Like all ready to fight, and then they do a bunch of hand motions, and it's like, what are you guys trying to do?
Yeah, and then they decide to fight the like guy who owns the other one, and I don't even know which one said it, but one of them was like, "It's time for you to go to sleep," and then they start fighting, and I just like could not stop laughing. Like, what kind of catchphrase is that before you fight someone? I don't know.
I love it, honestly. Migos, good job. You guys are creative. Your
You
songs are creative. The raps in their songs, like, some of their lyrics are just so inventive. Like, you listen to it and you're like, oh, I would have never put those words together, but you know what? It sounds good in your song.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and also, but still, every time I see Stir Fry, I think of the Animoji commercial where, have you seen the Animoji commercial?
I don't think so.
Okay, this was during the Super Bowl. Stir Fry just came out, and they had Apple has the new Animojis,
Right.
and they're, like, they play a song in the background, the Animojis talk to it. Well, they did Stir Fry, and who's the main one that raps? Is it Offset?
Quavo.
Quavo? So Quavo was the dog. The dog is singing Stir Fry, and so if you can picture the dog emoji, he's rapping Stir Fry, and
I
then
can't picture
Takeoff is the guy that just is in the background like, woo! Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
woo!
yeah.
Yeah. Well, Takeoff is back here as the poo emoji, and he's going, woo! Yeah. Woo! Yeah, as a little poo emoji. And then, like, when Offset raps he's like a fire emoji. And it's really good. Like, he might actually be the devil. I can't remember which emoji he is. I think he's the fireball emoji. I don't know. Look it up. It's a good video. It's really funny, but every time I hear that song now, I think of the little dog that's rapping Stir Fry. Like, it's just really funny. And the poo in the back going, woo! Yeah. Like, it's good.
You have to give them credit, though, because they are creative.
They are
videos.
creative.
And Motorsport was kind of creative, too. It was, like, set in the future. I mean, it's kind of
They must have
weird.
really high budgets for these music videos.
I think they're low budget. These are very low budget.
Well, the Walk It Like I Talk It I get because it's like one background scene the whole time. So yeah, they probably had a low budget film. But I don't know, Stir Fry, they were like,
They did go all
did
out.
have like they went all out. They had authentic Chinese restaurants.
And to get Pharrell, I mean, he's so busy.
We're pretty sure Pharrell's in it, like in the back playing dominoes. So if you can get Pharrell to be in your music video just being a background character, you're a big deal.
That's probably where all their budget went. Like to get Jamie Foxx to host the 70s game show. The only game that they play in the music video is like there's these alphabets that you like put on fridges, those alphabet letters. And they're like, spell out the magic word or something, I don't know. And they do it, and it's dat way. D-A-T.
Oh, my.
And they're like, yeah, dat way. And then it goes back. But
oh, gosh.
I don't know.
Well.
Quavo's very creative.
And Quavo is he the one dating Cardi B?
No, that's Offset.
Offset. I'm sorry. I don't know the Migos very well. I was trying to transition into Cardi B, like, seamlessly, but obviously that fell apart.
Have we decided, is she pregnant or not?
That is the question, everyone.
Well, I love Cardi B. I follow her on Twitter, Instagram.
I think she's funny.
Snapchat.
I think she's hilarious.
She is amazing. And I don't know. I don't think she's pregnant. I think everybody's believing these rumors, which started on TMZ last week especially. I mean, it's been going on. But like last week, TMZ was like, she is pregnant. She's due in July, and she's going to be performing at Coachella pregnant.
I saw that article, actually, because, like, when you told me, I want to talk about Cardi, I was like, okay, I'll look it up. And then I saw, like, the first thing that comes up is TMZ, and I'm like, TMZ is not a reliable source.
But, like, people are believing it because Kylie Jenner just did this. She was like, I'm not pregnant.
That's very true.
And now she has a baby.
But, like, Kylie also, like, low-key dropped hints the whole time. Like, oh, the butterflies and the pink. And I knew she was pregnant the whole time because that girl's always flexing on Instagram. Every other day, she's got 18 selfies up. Like, oh, look at me. I'm so rich. I don't have a job. Yeah.
Like, I saw today on, like, one of the, like, the Snapchat things that she was possibly engaged. And I don't know if she is, but...
The whole Kardashian clan, like, I don't really get the whole hype.
I don't get it, but they're marketing geniuses.
They are. They are marketing geniuses.
I respect them.
I respect them. No, I respect
makeup,
them.
Clothes, apps. I mean,
I respect them.
Presence.
I just don't get why people buy into it. I really don't. Like, I mean, their TV show is okay. I watched some of it. My cousins were obsessed with it. I watched a little bit of it. I wasn't, like, a big fan, though.
I've never...
I couldn't get into it. I just felt like people fought too much on it.
Yeah, I never, like, actually watched the shows. I just, like, get things through, like, memes and, like, Vines.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but yeah, like, my roommate was, like, watching it one day on the Fire Stick, and I'm just like, this is... All they do is fight, and they just sit there, and they're like... Oh my god, I can't believe she did
Oh my god,
that.
Kim is so mean.
Oh my god, she's ugly crying now because I said something that was true.
So, Cardi, pregnant or not?
I say she's not.
I say, I don't know. You know,
there's a lot of evidence, like, at the past, like, the Grammys and the other award show that she went to recently, like, her dresses were, like,
true.
poofy,
Her
and,
dresses,
like, you couldn't see her stomach.
And she usually shows off. Like, she's like, I'm Cardi, like, and she wears whatever she wants, so.
Yeah, I mean, she is the Vine that's, like, hoe is never cold?
Yes.
Isn't that her?
She is the true representation of that.
But,
I will
like,
give that
I don't know.
to you.
She posted on Instagram, and it was like, I'm just fat or something. Let me be fat in peace or something.
Yeah, because people are like, oh, you're pregnant. And she was like, no, I'm just fat. Like, I'm
She's
fat and
like
happy.
the queen of, like, clapping back on Instagram.
She is.
So.
I say, I don't know. If she's pregnant, I'd say there's, like, a 60% chance she's not. But there's a 40% chance she is. But wasn't she the one that rapped in Motorsport? She said, like, you heard what from who? That's not a reliable source. Maybe it's just foreshadowing. She's saying, it's not a reliable source. TMZ is not a reliable source. I am not pregnant. Yeah. So I'm gonna give her a 10-point curve that she's not pregnant, but also, like, still 40%
This would be
Offset's
fourth child.
Offset,
if she is.
stop. Offset, stop. Like, that's all I gotta say. Stop.
I feel like we need to get another bet going. Loser has to sing.
No.
No.
We can't bet that
we can't sing anymore. If you want another bet, you got to come up with something that's not us singing.
Yeah. I don't know. We could make a bet on if she's pregnant or not.
But we wouldn't know until, like, July, right? That's when TMZ says.
She's due in July.
Okay, so we might not know until July.
Right.
Which would be too late.
True.
So, I don't know if we can bet on that.
Oh, well.
We'll move on. Ryan, do you think she's pregnant?
I mean, I'm not the expert like you two are.
We are Cardi B experts.
If people are questioning it, I would go with no, just because I feel like she would just say, "Hey, I'm pregnant."
See, that's the other thing is Cardi would just come out and be like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant." like like that's what she does. Like,
me and my man, we out here.
Yeah, this is my baby daddy. Like, I don't think she would care that much.
I mean, she flexed her ring as soon as she got it.
Yeah, so I think she'd flex her belly. Like, yeah, I'm still hot and pregnant. Like,
oh my gosh, but I love her, and like
I think she's great.
I follow her and Offset just because I like her, and like, but if you follow him, like.
I don't follow him. I don't have a Twitter.
Every letter in his captions are like paragraphs, and every letter is capital, and then there's a space between every letter.
That's how my grandma texts.
How am I supposed to read that?
That's how my grandma texts. H space I space M space O
Hi
space
there.
R space G space A space N.
Okay.
Hey Morgan, like, hi grandma, how are you? And then it's like 8 pages long because everything has a space in between it. I'm like, Grandma, you have a flip phone. Like, how do you have enough time to space between it?
How is she even texting
on a flip phone? I taught her. I said, Grandma, I'm going to teach you how to text.
I've tried to teach my grandma to use Snapchat.
Well, see, your grandma seems advanced.
So like one of my grandmas, she can use it. Okay, the other one Snapchat
parents don't even have
screenshots
snaps.
every single one of my stories.
She just wants to save you.
She's like, it's gonna go away, and I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's the purpose, Grandma.
Oh my gosh.
My grandma still shares everything on Facebook and makes every comment a caption. So, like, if I post a picture with you, Sydney, she would go, Morgan and friend, ... And half the letters would be capital and half would not. And then she would share it, and then she'd put Morgan and friend, ... I swear, everyone look at my Facebook.
I can't breathe.
And then she'll also share other people's things that she doesn't really know, and she'll, like, make them a caption, like, lady in red dress and Donna. And I'm like, Grandma, stop. And I tried to explain to her the difference between sharing, liking, and commenting, but she does not get it. She also thinks Facebook is a search engine. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma wants to know technology, but she just doesn't get it. Like,
Yeah.
she'll pull up Facebook, see pictures, and say, "Oh, that was so nice of you to send me that picture." Oh, yep, that's what I was doing.
Yes, I sent you that.
And then she thinks email is the same as Facebook.
Oh.
And then when she accidentally FaceTimes you, 'cause she does that a lot. For whatever reason.
Hey, Grandma.
So she accidentally FaceTimes me a lot, and then she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I Facebooked you."
I Facebooked you on accident. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I would get that, though, because Facebook and FaceTime, they're pretty similar.
Yeah.
My other grandma is, like, the queen of email, like, the queen of those link emails.
Oh my
where
gosh.
it's like,
She still
send this
does
to
that?
10 friends. Starting when I got an email back in, like, 2008 or whatever that was, she sent me, like, a chain email, like, every other day. And it's phased out because, like, people don't really send them as much.
Yeah.
But when she gets one, you know I'm number one on that receive
That's
list. Like,
hilarious.
Morgan Carpenter at the top.
Yeah, see, my grandparents pretty much know how to use Facebook very well, so I'm just like,
Wow,
I
good
stay
job.
off of Facebook. Like, she'll comment. Like,
I have my grandma blocked on Facebook for 3 years.
My grandma will, like, comment on anything I post, anything I share,
Yes.
somebody else's
Yep.
thing that
Yes.
I'm in. And
Yep.
I'm like, I love you too, Grandma. You don't have to comment on everything.
Well, but does she at least comment something nice?
She always says, "You look so pretty, love you," or "This reminds me of you, LOL, love you," and just
Okay,
always
well,
include
that's
love
sweet.
you.
My grandma will comment on your picture of me and you and put Morgan and friend.
I know, that's hilarious.
No, on your pictures, on my pictures, on Ryan's pictures, even if I'm not in it, she'd put Morgan's friend Ryan. And she'd probably spell your name wrong or my name wrong.
Oh, well.
I love you, Grandma. Don't take this the wrong way. But she doesn't have Twitter, and she doesn't know how to get this on Facebook. But I still love you, Grandma.
That's what I just want my family to stay off of Twitter. Like, if you're on Twitter, don't follow me. Like, this is my private,
Twitter
like,
is my
thing.
private space.
Like,
I don't know. Your dad is one of our biggest MountCast.
I know he is. I know. I love him. But, like, I just mean, like, because, like, my grandma especially, like, if...
Your grandma has a Twitter?
No, but, so, like,
Oh,
on Facebook.
I was going to say, your
but-
family is so advanced.
But you can't, like, look on Twitter and there's, like, the F word or these words and
Oh,
things.
yeah.
But So I just retweet it. Well, sometimes on Facebook, I might use that, or the like title of the person you share is that. Sydney, did you know that
There's a curse word in there, Sydney.
And I'm like,
Love
I
you.
didn't say. She's probably listening. I love you, Grandma. No, but yeah. So I don't know. I just want them to stay off Twitter because they'd be like, Sydney, there's a cuss word in that. Like, I've seen it, but I ignored it.
Don't worry, I will not cuss all the time.
It was funny. So.
All right. Well, now that everyone knows our grandma's
Very well.
our grandma's internet habits. If you see any of my posts and a lady commenting captions, just like them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so Cardi is the like queen of Instagram, but Chrissy Teigen
Yes,
has been
I
like
love
the
her.
queen of Twitter. And today there was even a Twitter moment about it because someone was like, "I don't understand why you don't take the last name of your husband." And she's like, first of all, Legend is not my husband's last name. And second of all, I like my last name and I don't have to change it. And like there's just like this whole Twitter argument about if women should take like their husband's names or not. And I'm just like, why does it matter? It's personal. But
To me, I like always tell Jake we're gonna hyphen it so that we will ruin our kids' lives because Scantrons have 13 boxes, and I only know this because I spent a lot of time taking Scantron tests. They had 13 boxes for your last name. Well, my last name alone is 9, and his is 8. So our kids would have 17 letter last names plus a hyphen in the middle, so 18.
So they wouldn't be
So
able to take
their
a
last
Scantron.
name would be Carpenter Schulten. So it'd be like Carpenter -SC, like Carpenter And I just think that would be great. Like, Carpenter Carpenter Schulten. Your parents must hate
I
you.
feel like your parents, yeah.
But then Jake's like, you can't do that. But, like, I don't know. If I marry Jake, like, I probably will take his last name just because, like, I don't really care about my last name. But, like, I mean, and because I'll have better initials. Because right now my initials are Mr. C. And at least if I marry him, my initials will be Mrs. And I won't be a Mr. anymore.
Aww,
So there you go.
that's so nice.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, but with Chrissy Teigen, I don't know why people are getting so fired
When you're
up.
famous, I don't see
It's
it.
it's a stage name. I mean,
Yeah.
that's her real name, I think, but like still,
Yeah.
it's a stage name. People know you by that. You can't just change your name. And I know, well, I guess Courtney Cox Arquette. Do you remember on Friends when she got married?
Yeah, and it changed in the
everybody,
titles.
and
Yeah.
it changed everybody's name to Arquette.
Yeah.
So like she did do that, but then they got a divorce.
They got a
and
divorce.
She went back to being
Courtney Cox.
But
I feel like if you're in the public eye, or like I know people that are doctors or like have a like established field, and people know them by their last name, that they don't take their husband's last name. And like my mom told me, like, because she was an RN before she married my dad, so like everyone knew her as like her last name, and then like as an RN. And so when she had to change it, she had to get her nursing license changed. She had to get everything changed, and
See,
I just
that'd
feel
be
like that's a
difficult.
lot of work. Like, and if people know you as like Dr. Carpenter, now you gotta go by something else. Like,
right.
it's too much work.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the individual woman's choice, but
If you got married, would you be mad if your wife did not take your last name?
I mean, I think it's definitely up to her, but I think it, for the kids'
For the
sake,
kids.
it would probably be best. I mean, like in terms of like the actual public people, I think it's cool if they just keep their old names.
Yeah.
Like Mount alumni, Elise Jessie. I don't know if you guys know who that is. She's a sports reporter or a sports anchor for WLWT here in Cincinnati. She was Elise Jessie when she was at the Mount, but then she got married and her name changed. But she was like, no one's gonna be able to
No one's gonna
pronounce-
know me.
No one's gonna be able to pronounce the new name. And she just had this very easy to pronounce name. She's like, all right, I'm changing my name, but for the TV purposes, I'm keeping Jessie.
Yeah, see, that makes sense.
And I know people that have done that, and there's like a lot of people, famous people, that actually like truly have changed their last name when they get married. They just don't like publicize it.
Well, that's like Ryan Reynolds. Even if Blake Lively had taken Reynolds, people would be like Blake Reynolds, and we'd be like, who?
Blake
Lively.
Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
So I don't know, but people are really upset. But she's always
People need to get over it.
she's constantly like quoting people's tweets and just
Chrissy
being like
Teigen is
petty.
fire.
She's like so petty. And
She's so petty.
I
Did you
love
see that she
following
got in a fight with the robot, Sophia the robot?
Yes.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh crap, I'm gonna die because this robot's gonna come after me. Because she threw shade at her makeup skill.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, oh, Sophia, you need a new makeup artist.
Yeah. So when the robots come to attack and the world ends,
It's all Chrissy Teigen's fault.
which I saw a Twitter thread about the world ending on April 18th.
Ooh, well, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note.
I feel like every year the world's gonna end on a certain day,
I know.
and it just never happens.
Well, did you see that thing like about the guy? He got a voicemail that said it was like Delta, Alpha, whatever. It was a voicemail.
No,
and
I didn't see
it was
that.
on repeat. Well, it's spelled out danger SOS. They are not human or something. And then
This is like when you used to star 67 and call people in middle school. That's that.
yeah. Well, and then he got this weird DM from Twitter to delete his tweet about the voicemail. And then he checked
This is
into
like
it.
the FBI guide meme.
He checked into it, and like I don't know, the signal came from when the box from the Malaysian airplane that crashed.
This is all too much. For
Yeah,
me.
that's all I got into the thread because I was like, I'm
This
scared.
is too much. I gotta
I'm
stop.
scared.
They never found a Malaysian flight, did they?
I don't
No.
think so.
That's
They
I
didn't.
don't think so.
That's terrible for
I know.
families.
That's creepy. The story's creepy.
Wow.
I love conspiracy theories. Like the Tupac one, okay?
I've seen that.
I'm not
one
going to
too.
say any more about what I believe because I don't want to get shot, but Cuba.
But Jeff Hillard does have some inside.
Yes, he does.
information.
He does.
Does he?
He does.
Dr. Hillard knows all about it.
We should bring him.
Maybe
Have him
maybe
talk
he'll
about
be
it.
our next one. Who knows?
Maybe he personally knows Tupac's mom. Was it?
Tupac's mom's friend.
Oh.
But close enough, right?
Credible sources.
Close enough, right?
All right.
All right. Well, on that note, with all of our happy ending content, I guess we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, there is some stuff going on campus, like Fortnite tomorrow night. I think they're playing Coco.
Yes, Coco,
So,
go see
I
it.
think it's really sad. I haven't watched it.
I don't know, but it's surrounded by Dia de los Muertos, so it should be fun.
And good popcorn, right?
And popcorn
Oh, yeah.
and candy, so, you know, make your way out there.
Yep, and then
And be safe in the snow this weekend.
right, because that 12 inches of snow.
We may get 0, we may get 12.
unless
who
we're under
knows?
that line, then we're getting nothing.
If the low pressure moves, we might get 0. You never know.
Okay.
All right, well, on that, I guess we'll see you next week.
Yep.